Yo, party on. We are live, kicking it live. Yes, sir. The connection's excellent. Everything is marvelous, don't you agree? Carcino the Magnificent is here. And let's get into it. Now, many of you don't know or not even aware of what transpired back in the days. So, let's get it. Now, Steven Jackson put the rest of the NBA on notice. Cam Jack came out and let people know exactly how he was feeling, and y'all ain't just gonna play off his pain. I'm trying to think, that name sound familiar? But he wasn't gonna let people play off his pain. You know, people been doing it for far too long. Whether it's for fear or what have you. You know, people are being scared, they running in, running out. All this thing is going to do is incite some more violence, unfortunately, for people. I don't see anything positive coming out of it. Nah, I mean, it's crazy out there. Well, because LeBron's involved. Whenever LeBron James is involved, it's going to be a different situation. You see what I'm saying? They know that. Well, everybody here is turned up about him. I don't really know too much about him. But I'm proud of the shit, you know, the Cubs for doing that. Everybody loves me some Instagram chicks. But no, Steven Jackson, man, he went ahead and told it straight, you know, straight the way it was. Some people gonna like it, a lot of people ain't. But he was dead serious.
Yo, what up? Hey man, let's not forget to continue to hold people accountable, man. I see it's still a lot of where y'all owners at, where y'all NBA teams at, where y'all owners at. I still don't see nobody see the people at the top speaking. I still don't see them saying nothing. What's going on? If you're not with us, you're part of the problem. The reason why we're making a lot of noise is because we're holding everybody accountable. Stand up, speak with us, walk with us, march with us, ride with us, help us get these laws changed. You dig what I'm saying? But the ones that ain't speaking, they're not speaking for a reason. Pay attention, y'all. They're not speaking for a reason. This is not the time to be quiet. Everybody has to be held accountable. If you're not with us, then you're against us. That's simple. Yo, what up?
So when he called him out, you know, when people called him out, some people hit him up, and then he actually said this.
Also, everybody want to call, give me their opinions, tell me what policy needs to be changed, or what we need to do, and all this and all that. What we need to do now, Black Power, this. Man, where were you when I decided to stick my chest out and my head up and jump out there in the fire and put my life on the line and jump out there first for my brother? Oh, you want to call me and tell me everything needs to be done now? Because you see, I got 18 countries and all 50 states following me. So you know I got the juice. That ain't genuine. Don't call me and tell me what I need to do. They've been trying to do it your way for the longest, and it never worked. Do not call me and try to give me your advice. If I need any advice, I can call Killer Mike. I can call Tamika Mallory. I can call Al Harrington. I can call Sean King. I got people to call. But don't call me because you know I got the juice. It's a new day, bro. Hey.
So who's he talking to? Don't call me now because I got the juice. Don't call me now because I got the juice. Telling me what I should be doing. We done did it your way, and it ain't been working. So he finna do it another way. Then he gonna post this with the t-shirt. And then did you read what he posted in there? Put on the equality shirt, and then at the bottom it says, "What more do you want from us?" Really, Brian? That what we doing? What more do you want from us? Really, Brian? All right. We want you out the league. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to air my most favorite video I've ever made. That's right. You're hearing it here first. On June 11th, I will air my favorite video I ever made. Stack ain't looking for no bag. Stack already got money. What is y'all talking about? No, other people see him with the money now, and now they want to get it. Y'all want to come in here and y'all want to chat? Y'all can. I'll send a link. You can get in here now. My thing is this. If somebody say send the link when the link is right there, Teresa. So the link is there. If you got anything to say, now's the time. No, he mean where are these NBA owners? Remember the Golden State Warriors owner? They know where the link at. They don't want to. They didn't want none of the smoke. See, Stack is thinking the right way. Stack ain't doing nothing for no money. That's somebody he actually knew. The damn dude looked just like. I mean, that might be his damn brother. If he better, I mean, that might be his brother for real. You better check the biological test. That's his brother for real. But do you think Stack need his money? That Rollo. I don't think people even know what an Uncle Tom is. Uncle Tom is somebody that don't agree with you. If a black guy don't go with the majority, he's an Uncle Tom. Y'all didn't redefine it. But I think he's doing it the right way. He talking about the right things, policy. What's up, man?
Hey, consider that you?
That's me.
Oh man, I've been waiting to talk to you for so damn long, man. I'm on your Patreon and everything, man.
Oh, that's what's up. See, I've been trying to
Hey.
educate him this month. I've been trying to educate him this month on the Patreon.
Oh man, dude. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would say about 70, I say about 70% of the stuff, 70 to 75% of the stuff that you say about the industry, as far as industry and sports entertainment, is true.
I think it's higher than that, but I'll take the 70
Ah,
to 80%. I'll take the
yeah.
70 to 80, but I think I'm more in the 99.9%.
No, I don't think it's that high.
Yeah, that high. You just gotta wait
It
for it. It'll come around the corner. Don't worry. That bus ain't never late.
man, oh man. I'm gonna tell you this. The only one of the videos that you had from back in the day about the Tupac situation,
Uh,
that right there was you had a lot of inaccuracies on that because that story go a lot more deeper than what you may think.
some stories I don't go as deep because sometimes some stories involve other things that cannot be mentioned.
Yeah,
Other people who
exactly,
tell other people who tell the stories tell it in a way where they don't give a damn and they don't realize they create more problems doing that.
exactly.
So I
Eh,
tell it in that way because you can't do it. And a lot of the stories are like that. I gotta go around that and don't go down that road because that's involving some whole other stuff that people are gonna be like, hey man, what happened with that? Oh, he said such and such.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen, and somebody made a video about me because of it. And I was like, this guy he ain't even important in the story, but now he didn't made a video because he was in it. So
yeah. The thing with the Tupac situation, man, is like you had a lot of dudes, a lot of real dudes that was affiliated with that situation that I'm not gonna mention on this internet that took a part that was a part of that situation. That's why I can't really talk about it too much. You know what I'm saying? Cause I
Mm.
mean, you tried to talk about it, but I'm like, dog, that's a situation you kind of gotta leave it alone, cause there's a lot
And
of
we did. And we did leave
involved in that.
Everybody else didn't leave it alone, but I did. I left it
Yeah,
right where it was at.
yeah, that situation go real deep, bro. But hey, man, this no LeBron James, he tried no him and Adam Silver, man. They really trying to really well, as far as your knowledge, I believe this season right here, this championship season is rigged, man. It's rigged, bro.
Oh yeah, of course it is. And now they're gonna even do more to try to sabotage it, so that because they ain't got no choice. They don't have no choice. They trying to get as much money as they can because of this pandemic that messed up their little party. So
They,
now they got to go on here to speed track all that stuff that they want to do to speed track LeBron getting the ring. I don't want LeBron getting up nothing.
I can't stand LeBron, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
most
But
people who can't stand LeBron are Michael Jordan fans. I'm probably the only person who can't stand him who ain't really a Jordan fan either. I just know Jordan better than him. I'm like, Jordan better than this guy for sure. The
oh
whole
yeah.
league better than him.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm gonna watch the basketball games, but like if he win the championship, dog, I'm gonna be sad as fuck. I'm gonna be like, why did y'all let this dude do this, man? Like it's gonna be sad, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's gonna be real sad him winning the championship because everybody in the league on some real shit know he don't deserve that championship.
Yeah.
They know he don't deserve that. He only gonna win that championship because Kevin Durant is hurt,
Yeah.
and they gonna screw. They gonna try to screw over Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
You know
They
what I'm
gonna
saying?
screw over Kawhi and they gonna screw over Giannis. What's up,
Hey
old
man,
man,
why you be hating on my man? This Rich right here.
bro?
Who
Rich.
the hell? Who the hell is this?
I'm gonna get Braun right there. Yeah, he on the phone right there. Hey, signal right here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
us.
yeah. I done told you, before. Stop lying on me right about now. I didn't want the hotel resort. I was trying to stay with Cruz. I said I'll stay in the back with you, Cruz. But yeah, I want the hotel resort. Yeah, I just want to have a good time with me, Savannah, and the kids at the crib, chilling in the quarantine. I be working out every day. Yeah, man. Yeah, Rich. Yeah, Rich, you got Rich all heated too, man. Yeah, we about to go to the hotel resort. Cruz wanted to stay with me. I said you got to keep the tears right. Because Cruz, you got to put in some time to stay with, bro. I ain't trying to toot my own home, but I'm up there right about now.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Boy, you a fool. So you know that y'all put Kuz in the doggone Space Jam too.
Yeah, see, that kind of worked out for me too, because the studios is right down the block. But that's like saying I planned this whole COVID situation. Yeah, me and Bill Gates, yeah, we put together this whole concoction. It just ran the whole thing into a muck right about now.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
T in here now. I see T that showed up. What's up, T?
What's going on, Tino? You all right?
Yep.
We got the troll in the house tonight.
Yeah, we got old man Brian. He jumped out of here now when she showed up.
I had to ran him off, man.
Yep. Yeah, we got my man Jamaica in the house. Jamaica in the house. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he hate LeBron.
Oh,
Yeah,
we got
I can't
a LeBron hater up in here.
I can't stand that motherfucker.
There's a lot of people don't like that dude, man. But you heard what Captain Jack said, right?
What?
Oh, you missed that? Yeah.
Yeah,
See, he came for all these dudes who out here pump faking, and they claiming they with him and all this stuff, and then they getting little and doing their own thing behind their back. He was like, dude, where was y'all at when we was doing all this? This is what he said.
Get to continue to hold people accountable, man. I said it's still a lot of where y'all owners at, where y'all NBA teams at, where y'all owners at. I still don't see nobody see the people at the top speaking. I still don't see them saying nothing. What's going on? If you're not with us, you're part of the problem. The reason why we're making a lot of noise is because we're holding everybody accountable.
absolutely.
Stand up, speak with us, walk with us, march with us, ride with us, help us get these laws changed. You dig what I'm saying? But the ones that ain't speaking, they're not speaking for a reason. Pay attention, y'all. They're not speaking for a reason. This is not the time to be quiet. Everybody has to be held accountable. If you're not with us, then you against us.
Absolutely.
That's simple.
Yep. So Calvin Jack said that. Then he got a phone call from one of them fake dudes, and then he had to go make another one.
Hey, also, everybody want to call, give me their opinions, tell me what policy needs to be changed, or what we need to do, and all this and all that. What we need to do now, Black Power, this. Man, where were you when I decided to stick my chest out and my head up and jump out there in the fire and put my life on the line and jump out there first for my brother? Oh, you want to call me and tell me everything needs to be done now because you see I got 18 countries and all 50 states following me, so you know I got the juice.
Yep.
That ain't genuine. Don't call me and tell me what I need to do. They've been trying to do it your way for the longest, and it never worked. Do not call me and try to give me your advice. If I need any advice, I can call Killer Mike. I can call Tamika Mallory. I can call Al Harrington. I can call Sean King. I got people to call. But don't call me because you know I got the juice. It's a new day, bro.
Yeah, I heard that, man.
Captain Jack. That's why I'm riding Captain Jack.
Look, and it goes for the interesting thing to me is, and after we was talking about it last night after the stream, and it's like you go to these major cities, man, where all the stuff is taking place, man, and there are all these blue states, you know what I'm saying, the Democratic states, man, they supposed to represent us, you know what I'm saying, and it's like these dudes not representing us, man. We're not getting no representation out here,
Hey,
that's why I'm just to go independent. I don't trust no Democrat. I don't trust none of that.
None of them, bro. None of them.
Independent.
Hey, I agree with y'all because Jay-Z and Beyonce and all them and Oprah Winfrey, they faking, bro.
Yeah, they quiet.
Faking.
They quiet and quiet and quiet.
But see, they'll do it when they can benefit them directly. You know what I'm saying?
They know this too real to touch.
Yep.
Then LeBron go post this after he posted that. That's how I knew he was talking about this chump right here. He
got a black equality with the black bandana.
Yeah, and then he gonna put in the parentheses. And then he gonna put in the bottom. What more you want from us?
Hey, Casino.
A dude like that, man, LeBron. A dude like LeBron, he's got so much influence. You know what I'm saying? Just because of who he is, or you know what I'm saying, the marketing and everything behind him. you know, he could choose to do any number of things, man, that would help this situation. You know what I'm saying? Besides making memes and banners on the internet, man.
Yeah, but
You
he
know,
already showed you his true colors. He showed you who he was when he had that situation went down in China. He already told you he ain't no political. He going where the bag is. Wherever that bag is, that's
look,
where he going.
and look, and to be honest, I don't have a problem with that. If that's what you about, hey,
Right.
go make your money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Everybody got
you
a
know,
problem because he the one try to campaign and be the doggone black leader, but then he gonna
oh,
Lord,
he won
that's crazy, man. Wow.
James. There you go.
Wow.
Ronald
Wow.
McDonald, Doug. Ronald
Yeah,
McDonald.
LeBron James. Right there. Lady told you to
That's
shut up and
crazy.
dribble. Lady told you to shut up and dribble. You called her a racist. China man told you to shut up and dribble. And you got that ball and you went to go dribbling, boy.
Dribbling. You went to dribbling. You went to dribble. And see, not only did he dribble, but he made remarks, man, that were kind of offensive if you were fighting for that cause out in China. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Start tearing down his stuff because of that. Because he opened his mouth. He want to be the one front line and center, but yet for your own people, you ain't front line and center. You ain't out there speaking. Why you ain't out there speaking? Your own people out there in the streets rumbling and everything else, and you just supposed to be, you've been playing the role like you the next Black Malcolm X out there
exactly.
opening up the school with that civil rights suit he had on and them doggone glasses. I'm like, dog, what is he doing? Like he came from a rally.
Look, man.
Hey,
Look,
listen,
look,
hey, you
look,
know,
Cap did the same thing. You know, they when they feel it.
That's what he doing. Cap was
Yep.
Cap.
Yo, Jay-Z went and grew dreads, you know what I'm saying? Like, man,
Yeah.
these dudes, man, it's something else, man.
He probably got a wig on. He probably is.
oh,
Take that
what
hat
the
off and all
hell?
fall off. I'll be like, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. That's why I say, man, you know what I'm saying? Celebrities, man, like it ain't really about them right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
No,
know,
but see, that's the thing, though. It is about them. See, here's the thing. They always do this when they want to raise some money from a cause and they want to get you to support something. See, and then everybody be like, they celebrities. They act, leave them out of this. It's just, they'll be like, hell no, they in it too. They people. They use all that influence when they want to get some to get them a tax break.
yeah,
No,
but
now you finna get involved because you
I feel
involved.
like what's more, you know, like when you talking about celebrities, man, like you say, these dudes, man, they got their agendas. You know what I'm saying? They got, you know, it's just all kind of commercialness behind them. You know what I'm saying? It's fake. But
Yeah,
what's going on now is organic. You know what I'm saying? So we almost don't even need that energy. You feel
Exactly.
me? We don't even need that energy, bro.
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
these kids is out here carrying us. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is they doing it the right way. Steven Jackson is like, look, we going in here to get some policies changed. And that's what you want to do. You want to get some policies changed. That's the main goal. You ain't up here to raise all no noise, to be on TV. We in here like we gonna talk to the right people. We're gonna do it the right way and get these policies changed. Because
Yeah,
that's what's
man.
troubling us. All the
And
time when Dylan Roof did what he did and went into church, shot all those peoples up, they took down a flag. It's like, why are you taking that down when the laws are still there that made it possible for him to go in there and do what he did? But you're gonna take down
exactly.
the flag. The flag ain't
It's
what did nothing. Like me, I don't care nothing about no flag. I mean, like, dude, Confederate, whatever. It's the laws that's behind the flag that's doing
exactly.
it. So that's what you got
Exactly.
to saying. So I was telling them that then. I'm like, dog, y'all talking about y'all got a victim. They took down a flag in a park somewhere. That ain't no victim. I mean, flag
Well,
ain't doing nothing to you. A flag ain't the one that's whipping you over there. It's the people that was representing that flag and behind it. All them laws that
Exactly.
sit behind that flag. That's what you
Exactly.
fighting.
And that there it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the laws behind it's what these people believe. You know what I'm saying? And it's like nobody holds these politicians accountable for anything, man. They go and they hark for the black vote, and they just pander to us, man. And like I said, we as the community itself, like even if you feel like you're a Republican, man, like blacks really don't have no representation in the government, man. And
Hey,
things got to change, bro. That's what caused the American Revolution. You know what I'm saying? No taxation with no representation. You know what I'm saying?
hey, I believe that the Democrats and the Republicans, I don't think they represent black people, to be honest with you, because I think the Democrats be faking a lot of times, bro.
Well, the Democrats ain't supposed to represent black people. They supposed to represent
Exactly.
their party, and that's
Yep.
what they do. They
Yep.
represent each party represent what's their best interest. They don't represent a certain
Yep.
people.
But we need
Republican because the Democrats wouldn't let us vote. Republicans was the first people to let you vote during the prohibitionary period. So we were all Republicans until the
until the 60s.
That stupid remark, yeah. And then everybody switched and went to the Democrats.
Yeah, all the Democrats used to be in the South, and they were all about the Jim Crow and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
A lot
somewhere
of people
along,
don't know that, Casino. A lot of people don't know that about that.
Yeah, it's facts. It's facts.
Yeah, everybody should know that. I forgot the guy who made that doggone comment and about the brothers, and the brothers they left all in one swoop. They was like, oh, what? Whoop! And they went all the Democrat. You won't be in office. And they've been there ever since.
Yeah, and they've been riding that ever since. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and to the point now, it's like, and even back then, they just spoon feed, and now they don't even spoon feed us. They just pander us. Just when it's time to vote, it's like, hey, let's rally the black vote. Guys got to come out and vote. You don't want a Republican in office. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate the fact that Biden can come out and say that if you're not, he felt comfortable to come out and say, hey, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, or if you vote for Trump, you ain't black. Like, bro, I could go vote for Trump. I could go vote for Trump right now, and my skin color will not change a shade. I'll still be black, black to the core.
Like, I ain't did as much as him. It's like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, actually, you have. You know what I'm saying? You did a lot.
I'm like, you were KKK leader, dude. What are you talking about? You forgot?
Look, man, and that's what they think we do. That they think we forget. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, and we do. We forget about a lot of the bull. And like, we got to hold these dudes accountable, man. Period, man.
Yeah, you talking about? You sound like you voting for Trump.
I might, and what?
Yeah,
I really don't like Biden, man. I really don't.
Like, man, I don't even want to vote.
Yeah,
ain't nobody running.
I didn't vote in the last election, not for president. I didn't. I voted for my state and my city polls. You know what I'm saying? I did not vote for president.
Right. And people don't know you can do that. I'm like, dude, you don't have to vote for the president of the United States.
You don't have to vote for that bull.
You go there, vote for your wards and everybody else and put them in power.
Yep.
That's how I learned. When I saw certain neighborhoods, I said, wait a minute, that neighborhood's in the hood. And I was like, man, that's in the hood. And look at they block. They was just one section in the hood. And they were all clean, all the grass cut. Everybody had a block club, and they had it up there. Like, we a block club, and we ain't like these other foods. But I was like, damn, like.
Oh.
So I was talking to them. They, they had on block parties, and they had that little thick AKA chick in there, and I was like, man, I had to try to get up with her. So the barbecue, man, and everything. They got all the chicken. I'm like, man, y'all, they throw down. So they over there. I'm talking to the guy who runs the whole block club, and I said, how'd you get this done with everybody? How y'all link this up? He was like, man, you got to know. He's like, people don't even know, man. They vote these guys in, and they don't even think about it no more, man. They go to election, they do their voting, and they don't even follow nothing. They gone. Yep. And he's like, that's what they want you to do. He's like, man, you got to stay on their ass. He's like, just like they work, they work for you. You put them in office. Say, look, man, I got this block club here. I get this whole neighborhood together. We will vote you out, man, if you don't go over here and do what you want to do. We want our alleys paved. And they went and paved the alley. They went and did. He was like, man, it ain't in the budget. You better find it in the budget, man. There's some potholes and cracks over here, man. It don't take nothing for y'all to come over here and spend a little money, come over here and do these streets. He's like, come on at the right time, man. Everybody be at work around here. Next thing you know, streets was paved. They did all that. He made sure it was going to be money up in that budget. He's like, look, we ain't trying to shake your tree and trying to ask what's in your pocket. Whatever you making, you making. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't finna like not do right by us over here.
Right.
We help you in. So
you like your job, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's how brother looked at it. Like, look, I deal with you. I like you. Because brother wanted to keep his job. He was an alderman of that ward, and he didn't want to lose that job. So he was like, look, I'm stealing money from left and right, but I don't need you sending an investigation into how much I got. Now I'm gonna break you off your cut, and you can have the little thing over there. So that's how I knew the whole thing was crooked and what was going on. Brother was like, I like him. You know, he keep the people rallied. They all good. Everybody happy because they got a little bit something going on. They ain't did my pockets. So brother, like, my job, and he gonna make sure I get votes. So it was like, hey, washing my hands.
It's a win-win. Yeah, look, ain't nobody saying that, like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying that, you know, politics is politics, man. We just got to have some representation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know, you know, the money gonna go where the money gonna go, man. But you can't just rob the coffers and leave everything bare. You know what I'm saying? And then still expect to keep your job, man. These dudes in here, man, they comfortable, man. Like, you know, I seen they showed a clip of the dude in Minneapolis, the mayor. He was crying because they booed him at the funeral. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I know he was in his mind like I did everything for these people, you know what I'm saying? And I still get booed. I put my neck on the line, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you can't act like one act is going to clean up all the dirt y'all done over all these decades.
Right, because they know this ain't the first time it didn't happen.
Exactly. You know, and it's like they and I think that's what most of these folks expect. They expect like, okay, if we do a little bit here, right here, that's gonna be enough. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll calm them down and they'll be back on our side. Nope.
Taking away people's guns made ghettos. Ain't nothing but guns in the ghetto.
Man. Where you stay at, bro?
Everybody in the ghetto got a 45. What you talking
about? Look, these kids so crazy now. They got all kind of stuff that you know, we used to have like little pistols or whatever back in the day. These dudes got machine guns and AKs and stuff now.
I'm like, wait,
it's crazy. Yeah,
a rocket launcher, like a dog on a launcher. I'm like, where you get that? I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to the street.
Yeah, dog. It's like, man, it's a whole different animal out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there ain't nobody guns getting took away. It's more than ever.
Yo.
Hey, they one of my homeboys, one time, this nigga showed me like two AK-47s, bro.
Man.
AK-47s. I'm like, nigga, what you gonna do with that? He was like, bro, I'm finna hold down the block. I'm like, what? Like, you
Yo,
finna do that
yo,
for
it,
real? This nigga, hey, this nigga, this nigga ain't got. See, he one of them dudes that I had underneath my wing, but he really didn't have no knuckle game. Like how I
Oh,
had
okay.
knuckle game. I know how to fight. But
Right.
this motherfucker had them two AK-47s. I went in
Yeah.
the crib, I was like, oh man, this nigga on it. He on that shit, boy. He on that shit. These young dudes don't give a fuck, bro. They
Yeah, they
don't
out there
care.
wilding.
They
yeah,
don't care
man.
about that fighting shit.
Nah, these dudes got, these kids out here, man. They got military style guns, man. Like it
Yeah,
ain't no
and we
joke.
gotta be
It ain't
like,
no
man,
joke.
where they coming from? Because what they doing is, man, they letting these kids get all that stuff, man. They
Exactly.
know they out there. They, one security guy, they go hit the freights, break into them and get them. They know they
Mm-hmm.
let them get them, so they can go and arrest them and
Man,
later
it's the store.
shoot,
It's
shoot them up,
it
man. It's
used
terrible.
it used to be a party store over here on the east side. You know what I'm saying? And anybody from the D, I ain't gonna give no direct location, but
Mhm.
anybody that's watching on the D know where I'm talking about. But it's a party store you could go to and get K's. You know what I'm saying? M16s, bullets, a party store. A party store. You know what I'm saying? Go there and get what you need. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, where y'all getting this stuff from? But you already know. You know what I'm saying? We ain't building guns in the hood. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We ain't no gun factories in the D.
Yeah. What's up, Kadeem? He done
What it
showed
do?
up.
What it do, man?
What's up, man?
Man, man, bruh. This George Floyd stuff, bruh. This is crazy, bruh. I mean, I don't know though, man. I'm glad everybody is aware of like the problems in the black communities and stuff. But why did it take this long? That's all I'm saying, bruh.
Because the real hard facts of it is really harder to swallow. If you really look deeper into this, I knew they wasn't gonna have an open casket. I knew they wasn't, and I wondered why they didn't. But I knew I said they ain't gonna have an open casket because I'm like that dude ain't even in there. That's what my whole thing. My mind just went all the way there. I said, I bet you they don't open that casket. And I was sitting there, my boy's like, oh, did they open the casket? He's like, nah, man, they kept it closed. I'm like, he ain't in there. I'm like, he ain't in there. That dude somewhere chilling, man. I was like, dude, I'm telling you, this whole thing is set up. I'm like,
You think? Hey,
dude,
Kinnison was talking about that last night. You say this? You
yeah,
think this the setup, huh?
dude, when you look at the ambulance, there's no medical people came out that ambulance, just more cops. And they
Yeah.
put him on a gurney and took him away. Like, I'm like, what kind of justice? They don't even make that mistake in a movie. I'm like, I'm like, wait a minute. Dude, I swear, man, when they dude sent me that video, I couldn't believe it because I was like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, nah, this too much. There ain't no way it would be this way. And the dude was like, dude, watch it. Everybody out there was actors. The people that was filming it and everything else. He's like, I don't even think that's the same dude they arrested. He's like, the dude they arrested is a whole different guy than the dude who had his knee on the guy. And I'm like, they do look kind of different. I'm like, man, hold on. I want to follow this conspiracy because I'm just like, man, this is.
So you think?
I'm
Hey,
like, I just couldn't see him. They was like, man, everybody acting. He's like, I'm telling you, they still did all this. He's like, why you think the cops is in on it? The cops is like, yeah, hit the bricks. You know, they out there tagging stuff. F12, you know, on the cars. The cops is they on video, people recording them. They letting people ride. They like on here, tear it down. I'm like, what's going on out here? This don't happen
so
unless
so 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 you
So
think
so what's the
you think Jackson? You think
what I really think.
you
This is
think my
an
yeah?
man
What's the
James
end
economic
Jackson?
game?
move. This is an economic move. This is they finna change laws, and I've already seen some of the laws that's changing. See what they finna change now, and we talked about it on the Patreon. They're gonna change the CI laws already. They already pushing that in. What confidential informant now? They're gonna have the same rights as an ordinary citizen, as far as an ordinary informant. See, CIs are different. People don't know that, but CIs are different because most of them are criminals. So that's what the confidential informants are normally a criminal, somebody who's been locked up before. So the judge already informs the jury saying, take in consideration that this guy is working for the prosecution, so he might have a deal. All of that happened because these two cops in Florida had this white girl or whatever. She got busted, and they made her like go in there and do it undercover, and she got busted. You know, they did a sting or whatever, and they found out she had a wire, popped up, took her out, and they had the dope and took her money and everything and broke out. So the two cops, they got fired. So another cop got hit, the witness is gone, everybody. So the two cops got fired. So now they changed all laws to that.
Very interesting, man. Very interesting. Very interesting. You know, that is the one thing I thought that was strange about that video.
It opened before the service started. They were letting the public view the body. He's like, it was only on national TV. I still don't believe it was him, man. I still don't. I think this whole thing is a shakedown.
The thing I thought that was fishy, man, was how quickly they scooped him up, man, and put him in the ambulance and let everybody just drive off. Like, don't usually,
you know, people
cops
showed up out of an ambulance. When does that happen? That didn't even look like a real ambulance.
Right.
It's like that.
Yeah, didn't no investigators show up, or at least not on camera, at least, you know what I'm saying? And they let the cops leave the scene. They don't never let the cops just leave the scene after somebody died. You know what I'm saying?
No
like they check.
No yellow tape, no white chalk. Well, what's going on, man? I'm like, dude, the whole thing seemed fishy.
I don't know, man.
The whole thing seemed fishy. And I'm watching all these things now, and now they made a change in the law saying that confidential informants now are they're gonna have the same rights as just an ordinary informant. So now cops can just make up any damn thing and grab any criminal, and they be like, he was there. Yeah, he was. I was there, man. He was that dude right there in the red shirt. You going down?
Yeah.
So now they've already made it's like, okay, y'all want to change the rules? We gonna start changing laws, and that's why I've been watching. I'm watching because they doing this so everybody can be distracted over here.
Right.
Yeah. When Michael Jackson died, everybody was focused on that funeral. Everybody in the world watching Michael Jackson funeral. Barack Obama wasn't there. Barack Obama was over in Switzerland. He was in a whole nother country meeting with the world leaders, and they was trying to see what in the world they was finna do and calculate. They having a world meet, nobody paying attention to nothing because everybody's watching Michael Jackson funeral. Nobody even paid attention. I think it was one person that followed it. Like the president Obama wasn't even at the Michael Jackson funeral. Like he wasn't doing nothing. Well, we thought we was gonna have a speech by him. He wasn't even in the country. He was over in Switzerland.
So do you think you think Stephen Jackson is, you know, do you think that's real or that's
Stephen
fake
is
too?
being real? You know, because he ain't in on nothing. You know, he ain't in on it at all. You know, he know what he saw on the screen. So in his mind, this is what's going on.
So you think my man so you think he got a big payday for it or something like that? Not Jackson, but
what he trying to do? They giving them a mission to telling them like, go on protest. We're gonna change these laws. We're gonna take these statues down. We're gonna remove these flags for you. We're gonna do all of this for you. And everybody looking like they giving this up kind of quick.
Yeah.
You know, no resistance at all. Everybody like, I'm like, something finna go down. Yeah, you gotta prepare. Like, dude, this ain't like they letting people take. They like, go ahead, black man, tear that statue down. I'm like,
2020 been a crazy year, man. I swear to God, bro.
Tear down the white folks' old statue like that. I'm looking like, man. I'm like,
look,
storm is coming. Something is finna hit. They didn't got a chemical thing that's only gonna take out the brothers. They something is going down. I'm like, I need to get. I'm looking at everything. I got 411. Something going down. This ain't right. Everybody too busy celebrating. I'm like, celebrating. Y'all should be looking over your shoulders for the sniper. So
yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Like you know, the Kansas City Shuffle is a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie about that. I like the energy that's out there, but yeah, you know, you can't put put nothing past them.
Right things.
No, bro.
Brothers is coming together. Brothers coming together quick.
Yeah,
but whenever it was a situation, brothers will unify real fast. They'll come together real quick.
But everybody else doing that shit just because they trying to get likes and shit on Facebook.
Oh, of course they are.
They did
that with the Corona thing. It'd be like I was sick, and what I did was I took this formula right here, go on and buy it. And I'm like, girl, you made that little thing. You trying to get people to buy your little stuff in the middle of the thing. Shame on you,
capitalists.
like man, because half these people don't care about like black people on some 100, bro. They don't.
No, they don't. A lot of people out there, they trying to get publicity. They trying to get liked. They like, look at that. This guy got his little daughter out there with the fists up, and he got the camera set up there, and she a little white girl. They put her on the news. They, look at this thing, like she's in the rally. I'm like, this girl don't know what she's doing.
Right. And then next week, something else gonna happen. They're gonna forget all about this shit, man. And that's the fucked up thing with it. My fault for cussing on your platform.
Oh, ain't no thing, man. Look, it's a late hour
now. Man, cause I'm a YouTuber myself, so I know how YouTube go, man, and they be trying to.
Oh man, for me, it's a whole different rule, baby. They've been against me all week. I've been fighting with them all week.
Man, bro, I swear, every time I drop a video, I got to appeal. Because they just been crazy, man.
It's like that. With me, I've been there. I got direct access to the certain people. So we had a chat thing, you know, now they got the live chat. You talk to them. I don't even deal with them no more. I'm like, dude, y'all just ain't nothing but other YouTubers. So what am I? You can't do nothing for me. So now they mad at me because of that. Okay,
man, bro.
What's up?
Yo, what's going on, man?
I see Uncle Frank, man. Uncle Frank need to come on in and join the chat, man. He out there in the chat, man, typing, man. Come on and join the conversation. Uncle Frank, man. Uncle Frank need to come on in and join the chat, man.
Who is that? Finesse?
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up?
Yeah, man, I just started to listen to what you guys are talking about. It's pretty interesting, man.
Oh yeah, it's some crazy stuff going on, man. Because it's a whole economic switch going on right now. Because to another, we were facing another one. See, people don't realize there was a lot of water shortages and everything, and they start robbing the black man who invented a machine to make water out of air. And Kobe Bryant was the one that was finna endorse him. And I still think, and a lot of people think, like they might have took.
Yeah, I thought
the Israelis that made one too.
I thought that too.
Yeah, man, it's
all on the Patreon, man. I had to put that. I couldn't make a video on it on YouTube because that's too hot. So you know, that's a whole big subject. Brother got that machine. He put it in Flint, Michigan. He got it in Flint when they had the water crisis. He put it out in Flint. It turns air into water. He's like, man, all the water is in the air. So he's like, all the water is, and it's clean, purified water. Brother got that machines. He got license and everything. He trying to get one in Africa. So he was trying to put it over in Africa. And that's when them Israelis, you know, they got involved. They got some little bootleg machine. They tried to steal the man's, you know, technology and make their own. And was like, no, we got ours, and we're gonna put ours over in Africa. Yeah, it's a whole big thing going on. People don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, it's a lot going on right now in society, bro. Like It's
That's
like
the look left. That's the look left right there. You know, man,
it's
think
like
about
every
how crazy everything been since Kobe died. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everything's
like
been nuts.
this entire year has
Dude,
been
you
crazy.
Yeah.
I
gotta
remember
look for that, brother. It's on my Casino for Life Patreon. It's
Man, bro.
this entire year has been tragic. Like y'all
2020
remember
been like the craziest year ever, bro.
In January was World War III. In February, Juice WRLD died. In March, Kobe died. In April, it was coronavirus. In May, it was the killer bees. And then now it's it's like God damn, what's next, bruh? You know what I'm saying?
bro. They got formulas
Yeah.
trying to test stuff out to see how it react. They did this chemical to see how many of the right people will go and how many of the population that they want to have infected will go. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing. You might have effects in this and you survive, and this stuff might mess up your whole internal body for you and take you out quicker in the next 2-3 years.
Yeah,
You
like
got all kind of health problems. Now they
that's what
seeing like, yeah, it works. If you older, you gone.
that's what's crazy about what's going on right now. Like all these past 3 months, coronavirus, social distancing. Excuse me, has anybody heard anything about that?
Man,
About
man,
Yeah, Corona's still out here. Don't get it
oh man,
twisted.
at
yeah,
first you
bro.
can tell because it's something in the air. What they was doing, man, they was keeping that stuff in the air. They were flying planes over at night, and they was spraying that stuff. Oh, it's coming in the planes like they do them chemtrails. They just let that stuff go in the planes. And every time they fly over, they had the planes drop it. So they wanted everybody in the house, and if
I'm
you
just
was
yeah,
outside, it's
I'm
affecting
just
your whole
saying
area.
like
So
with
and
all
it
these
spreads with the wind, with the regular weather. It's mixing in with
that's
everything. So now everywhere you go, you breathe that. You could tell the air was different. It was burning your eyes. Your nose was burning. Sometimes you'd be like, man, I wonder if I got it. It's
Yeah.
burning. Now it's like different. It's different. You breathing different. That's
it's
why they like, hey, wear a mask, do this and that. Most of the masks don't even
yeah,
work. The mask
Right.
is
exactly, bro.
the only
Yeah.
mask is only for you giving it to somebody else. It don't protect you.
Exactly. Yep.
So
And that's
and so that's
that's
what people don't even
crazy.
realize when they wearing a mask. I'm like, do you realize that ain't helping you at all?
Yeah, and
All that's
and
doing is keeping you from giving it to somebody else, but you still can get it through your eyes and everything else. That's why I
yeah,
wear a shield. I put the whole head on and let the shield go over my face because now it protects my eyes, nose, so I ain't gotta wear a mask. They
Right.
was like, the lady was
yeah,
like, that's the best thing to do, right? What you just did.
and the thing
She was
is,
like, that's the
people
best
don't
thing.
do their research.
Now
Like
you can get it in the eyes. I'm like, I know. That's why I'm like, I rarely wear the mask anymore because
a
one,
lot of
you're
people,
not supposed to wear it in cars. It cuts your oxygen off. And
Right.
your car already got the filter. And that's why
Right.
people passing out, crashing their cars into people and stuff. Just panic, man.
yeah,
Breathing your own air.
a
You're
lot of
breathing
people
your
don't.
own air. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm
A lot
saying?
of
Yeah.
people, a lot of people don't think for themselves. Like the guy Anthony
My fault.
Fauci. Fauci came out with a report that said the death rate or the mortality rate of the coronavirus is 0.0001%. And just like you guys said, the masks don't work. But every time I go out, I see somebody wearing a mask, walking around, driving a car, in the grocery store, all because they don't want to do their own research and figure out for themselves how to, survive or whatnot. It's like, bro, if the news came out tomorrow and say eating a cheeseburger will allow you to live 10 years longer, I guarantee you every fast food restaurant line will be long as hell. That's sad, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. See, the thing is,
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody.
the mask you got is filtered. You're not breathing in your own carbon dioxide. The thing, what you're doing is you breathing it in. It depends on what mask you have. If you got the mask with the N95s, what those dudes they have
Those are the filters.
right. Those are the filters. So those are, but they normally for filtered for smoke, and they can keep out some particles. So it does help because it's got a filter. Other people are just wearing like some regular old surgery masks. Those things ain't
Yeah.
gonna stop nothing from coming in.
Surgical mask.
Right. Those little things, they ain't gonna stop nothing from coming in.
Right.
It just
Right.
stops you from giving it out. So you could still get air.
No,
So
no.
it's
And
not
that
like you're breathing in carbon
yeah,
dioxide.
they're, they- they're designed for when whoever is doing surgery, you're standing over a person. You're not worried about breathing what the person is. They got it's designed for them to work over a person and not drop anything into the person from their mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, hey, y'all, this year has been
Hey,
terrible, man.
man,
And
y'all
this,
stop making these like conspiracies. Like my man's like Steven Jackson gave Kobe last interview. That is, man.
why is hold on, bro? Why is everything that the media doesn't say a conspiracy, bro? I never understood that.
Man, I try to stay away from them, but when stuff start popping up and I'm seeing it, I'm like, this ain't right. Something ain't right. I'll be thinking like, man, man, they can come get everybody now. Right. And of course, Melinda Gates, Melinda Gates released a statement talking about vaccinating everybody. We talk about that on the Patreon.
Oh yeah,
They giving all that vaccine to everybody. They want
yeah,
to they
Ain't
say
gonna
give the
ain't
vaccine.
gonna catch me. Ain't gonna catch
yeah.
me.
You
Right.
won't
I'm
be able
like,
to.
how many brothers you think gonna trust the government to shoot them in the arm with something?
You
No,
won't.
not never.
You won't be able
Right.
to.
I'll be like,
You
I
won't.
really go on my own. I'll be like, look, dog, I just take my chances. I'm straight. They be like,
Yeah,
You
blow
won't.
nah.
your mouth.
The
Oh,
sad,
I'm good,
the
man.
sad thing is, if
I'm
you don't
good,
give me
man.
a chance,
For
You can
real.
get some water. We
the
ain't
sad
going.
thing,
Y'all want to go
Man.
there, like they said, a lot of people went to the hospital, man. Like I know people, well, I know a person, I should say, that was already in the hospital, got sick from the coronavirus in the hospital and died in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that whole thing seemed like a setup to me. Like I ain't about to go to no doggone hospital, man, if I'm
you
if
know.
I'm coughing or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
You
take
know,
my
my
chances
dad,
at the
he got to go
crib.
have surgery, and can nobody go in but him. You got to drop them off. They ain't letting nobody else go in the hospital.
And
Nobody in.
that's a sad thing about
And
the
they saying
hospital, bro. They could
I've
be,
seen a lot of people during the time. There was a lot of people was coming out and saying like they was just doing stuff. You know what I'm saying, and not like getting a halfway yes from the patient and just doing whatever they wanted to, not contacting the family, saying if it was okay, can we do this and that,
and that's the sad thing,
can
bro.
we
Like
put this breathing
nurses
machine in. They're not contacting
and
nobody. They were scaring the shit out the patients and then just putting the tubes in them. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's what's sad about what's going on right now. Like the nurses and doctors could literally murder your family member, and you wouldn't know. They could say, "Oh, well, it was complications, but all type of BS," and you wouldn't know. That's sad,
You
bro.
wouldn't know.
Just
Yeah,
think
and
about
You
it.
I
wouldn't
still
know.
believe that happened to my grandfather, and I still believe, and because he went to that cheap hospital, and I'm just like, ain't nothing you could do about it. I'm not there, but I'm like, I already know. I'm like, he was doing well, he was alert, everything was fine. Next thing you know, they don't leave him, they leave him unattended, and his blood pressure just dropped, and he was like, oh, he had a heart attack. I'm like,
Exactly.
I'm like, man, this is ghetto ass
Mm.
hospital, man. That's why.
Hey, but they all do it. Like my grandma, for instance, man, she went,
Man.
she died, she passed away from cancer, man. Now this woman, man, she was in her 70s at the time, you know what I'm saying,
Damn.
and she never smoked, never drank, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying. Now she was battling with the cancer, going to doing the chemo and all of that. That's a whole nother story onto itself. But what she was doing good, but when they messed around one night, man, and came and like stuck this like catheter, or I don't know what it was, but they stuck something in the side of her stomach, and it robbed her. It robbed her of her whole mobility. She couldn't even walk after that, and like after that, it was just a slow decline. And like what they did is they came in into the middle of the night while she was half asleep and drugged up or whatever, and asked her if they could do this procedure. They ain't come to my mama or none of my uncles or my aunts and asked, could we do this? They went to her while she was asleep. You know what I'm saying? And said, said, well, we want to do this and this, we want to do this, and she was just like, oh, okay, if that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and she let them do it, and they killed her whole, and she just after that, she
Mm.
just went downhill, all the way downhill after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
man.
gotta watch these dudes,
Yeah,
man.
you got to,
You gotta
man.
watch these
That's why.
dudes.
That's why brothers don't like. We don't trust hospitals. We be having big mind in
Yeah,
Can you
the
can you
hospital
can you
bed. They
can you
be like,
sue the
"Nah, big
hospital
man
if you?
staying over here tonight." She
for
be like,
real,
"I'm
man.
in the house." They don't trust no doctors.
Look, man, and we got reasons to, man. We got reasons to. It's like, and I've seen this floating around too. You know what I'm saying? They talking about how they killing women in the hospital, the pregnant women. They killing black pregnant women in the hospitals now. That ain't nobody really talking about. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's a
It's
war
always
out here,
something, man.
bro.
It's always something, man.
Yeah.
And one thing that's